Welcome back, Upstreamers. We're at the Cardano Summit 2022 in London, and we're joined by LadSwag. So tell us a bit about what you do.
I'm an NFT artist, or I like to call myself an NFT artist. I've been in it a very short while in regards to creating NFTs. It started out probably about a year ago now, where I was designing watercolours for veterans and military personnel, where they'd send photos in and I'd create a bit of a collage and a watercolour effect. I was selling it on Etsy and it was going quite well. And then my brother-in-law, Andy, got me into crypto, and then managed to go on Coinbase and get a few crazy bits of crypto, and then it turned into actually I need to be in Cardano, and Cardano has been a thing for ever since.
So what was it about Cardano that drew you to that then?
The decentralization, which everyone kind of coins and says, but for me, it's mainly the kind of community and the blockchain that's there in regards to the technology and the possibilities, I suppose.
So what opportunities has it opened up, being an NFT artist as well?
Again, I think it's the community, especially on Twitter. I'm always on Twitter and kind of promoting things and pushing things out there, but everyone just seems to be really friendly and helpful. Niles Codes is one of the guys on there. He helped me in regards to doing a giveaway kind of scheme, and he just reached out to me and helped me with that. Just the way that people reach out to you, I suppose, and just want to kind of push that kind of forward. So it's good.
So where does the inspiration come from for your artwork?
Well, I've always liked art. I've always liked getting stuck into art, but mainly from my military background. I was in the army myself for 11.5 years. I got the military cross from the Queen, and just creating stuff that can live forever, I suppose, on the blockchain, which is one of the main reasons. But I started because when my granddad passed, I wanted to create something for him to kind of remember him by. So I created that and thought, actually, this is something that could potentially other people might want to do. And there's been a few people that have been in touch that they've had passing members of family that I've created something for them, and it's been there when they've gone to the funeral and stuff. So it's been quite emotional to kind of build it and pull it together. But then that inspired me to kind of continue with it and keep going.
Do you have like a mission behind the artwork as well? Is there something you're looking to achieve?
Yeah, massively. Well, there's quite a few things, because I'm being a bit of scattergun, which is what my wife says that I do. But the main one is around the charity work. So I do a lot for the Royal British Legion, but I do it through Pledge, which is a crypto system where you can build your aid in regards to that charity piece of work, and then you pay Pledge, and then Pledge then pay the charity, which is a nice connection to do, because if you go directly to them, they're still a little bit too standoffish. So I mean, I suppose in regards to a vision, I'd like to create something that's more of a charity-based staking pool, if you know what I mean. And then the staking rewards off that can then pay directly to those veterans and people that need the kind of support. So that's the future of where I'd like it to head. So I keep doing mini little NFT projects like Project Poppy that I've just done. It's only a small amount of NFTs that are out there, but all of that 100% goes straight through to the charity wallet that I've got. And then that then gets transferred to Pledge later on once it's kind of all completed. But yeah.
So what's next for you then? What's the next steps?
So I've got a roadmap out there, which everyone I suppose has. I'm in the middle of building the white paper to kind of talk about everything that I'm doing in a bit more detail. Again, the future is we want to create a game called Swagger. I'm looking for developers to kind of help me with that, which would be brilliant if anybody can kind of get in touch with me. And the idea behind it is I'm about to do this project, this next NFT project, which is Bravo Lima, which is going to be a multiple of NFTs, but they're basically vehicles and weapons that are military based. Watercolors, but underneath they'll have certain attributes, and those attributes you can then, like top trumps. You know, when you used to have top trumps years ago, so amazing. A bit like that, where the idea behind the game is that you can challenge each other for NFTs. So say I wanted an NFT that you've got, you wanted an NFT that I've got. We could go into battle. We use the Bravo Lima NFTs, and whoever wins out of that obviously receives the NFT. So I wanted to make it a bit like interactive and fun, but that's the future. That's where I want to head.
It's dangerous games, man. Betting your NFTs.
I know, yeah. I'm not too sure if it'll take off, but I thought, me personally, I think that'd be a little bit of fun. Yeah. Especially if you had one that, I don't know, that was a bit of a rug pull, for example, and you've got some loose NFTs that you want to just maybe get rid of or pass on to somebody else. You could have a bit of fun with it, and then you could use that as part of a gaming tool, and you could potentially even build your NFTs based on that. So there was one like Bad Bulls that disappeared quite quickly, but I've got 5 of them, right? I'd happily put them up for a little bit of a game and a bit of fun, but if I ended up getting all the range of those, well then I've got a piece of history in Cardano of when that was put through. So I think maybe that would kick off. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Sounds fun. So if people want to learn more about you and your project, where can they find you?
LadSwag.com. You'll see my website on there, but mainly just hit me up on Twitter, really.
Cool. What's your handle?
It's at LadSwag1.
Okay.
Yeah, someone had already got there before me, so unfortunately I've got the LadSwag1. But yeah, or LadSwagette, which is my wife who's on there as well. So yeah, and we're like we say, we're constantly on there talking to people.
So I'm going to include all the links in the description that we just spoke about. Thank you for joining us today. It's been very cool. And if you want more great content like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that like button because it really does help our channel. And see you next time.